Have you noticed that lately it's harder for you to climb a step, stay standing without wobbling, or get up from a chair without effort? Maybe you think it's normal because of age, that it's something inevitable when you turn 50 or 60 years old. You might have even heard phrases like, "It's part of aging," or "We're not young anymore." But today I want to tell you something very few people dare to tell you clearly. This is not normal aging, it's a sign. A direct warning from your body, a kind of silent scream telling you that something important is changing. What you're feeling is more than fatigue. It's a signal that your muscles are losing strength, mass, and functional capacity. And that has a name: sarcopenia. A common condition, but not irreversible. A silent condition that affects millions of people around the world, many of whom live with it quietly, believing it's something they just have to accept. The good news is, you are not condemned to live like this. The loss of strength, that insecurity when walking, or that feeling that your body no longer responds like before, none of that is the end. It is, rather, the beginning of a new stage, if you decide to act. Because what seems like an inevitable loss is actually reversible. Yes, your body can still gain strength, stability, and energy. And the best part, you can do it at home, with simple exercises, no expensive equipment, no gyms, no extreme training. You only need functional movement. The kind of exercise that adapts to your body, your rhythm, and your real needs. The type of movement that activates what's essential without damaging your joints, that strengthens without straining, and that respects your limits while expanding them. Today you will discover a powerful, simple, and safe routine, designed for people like you, who have decided not to give up, who want to recover what they should never have lost: their strength, their autonomy, their confidence. Let's start with the most important thing, your legs. Because when the legs weaken, everything else begins to wobble. You lose balance, you move less, and little by little you start to depend more on others. But when your legs are strong, you are strong. Walking becomes natural. Climbing stairs stops being a challenge. Getting up effortlessly becomes a real possibility. Legs don't just take you from one place to another. They are the foundation of your mobility, your independence, and your freedom. And that's why the first exercise I'll teach you is the functional squat. It's not just about going down and up. It's much more than that. It's an ancestral, instinctive movement your body has always known, but that over the years it has stopped practicing. This exercise awakens dormant muscles, activates forgotten neural connections, and reminds your body what it feels like to move with power. By doing it correctly, you're strengthening not just your glutes, quads, and hamstrings. You're also reactivating your nervous system, training your balance, and improving your coordination. Muscles that, without you realizing it, have been fading little by little, but can come back to life. Do this. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Engage your core, keep your back straight, eyes forward. Lower yourself as if you were going to sit in an invisible chair. Do not let your knees go past your toes. Go down only as far as you feel safe. Rise back up with control. At first, use a chair for support. Do 2 sets of 8 repetitions. Over time, increase the number and remove the support. Each repetition is a seed you plant in your vitality. Now let's move on to the second exercise, heel raises. It may seem like a small, almost insignificant movement, but don't be fooled. Its effects are deep and transformative. This movement specifically works the calves, those muscles we often ignore but that play vital roles. They don't just push you to walk or climb stairs, they also keep you upright and protect your ankles from sprains. What few people know is that your calves act like a muscle pump. Every time you rise onto your toes, you help your body push blood back toward the heart, improving circulation, reducing swelling in your feet, and preventing problems like cramps, chronic fatigue, or even venous thrombosis. This exercise also improves your posture and your ability to stay standing longer without discomfort. Stand tall, lightly hold onto a chair if you need support. Slowly lift your heels off the ground, hold at the top for 2 seconds, and lower with control, no bouncing. Do 3 sets of 15 repetitions. If it feels hard at first, move slower, with more control. The key is to feel your calves working. Because the more active they are, the more stable and secure you'll be. And now, the third exercise. One that directly connects with everyday life, the step up. This simple action, which many overlook, says a lot about your functional health. Stepping up requires strength, balance, coordination, and control. If it's difficult for you today, don't ignore it. It's a warning sign. The good news, it's also an opportunity. Because training this movement prepares you to face real-world challenges. Getting on a bus, crossing a curb, entering your home. Each step up is a complete workout. It strengthens your legs, glutes, core, and improves your dynamic balance. Use a firm, secure platform, about 6 to 12 inches high depending on your level. Stand facing the step. Place one foot on it, push strongly through your heel, and step up with control. Bring both feet together on top. Then step down carefully. Alternate legs with each repetition. Do 2 sets of 10 reps per leg. Over time, increase difficulty. Add weight with a light backpack or raise the platform height. This exercise, though simple, is a goldmine for your mobility. Because training your body to step up is also teaching it not to fall. Did you know recent studies show that this kind of functional movement, done consistently, can increase your muscle mass by up to 10% in just weeks? That it reduces the risk of falls by 30% and improves walking stability? But there's more. These exercises stimulate the release of anabolic hormones like growth hormone and IGF-1, which are essential for muscle and bone tissue regeneration. They also improve neuromuscular coordination, fine-tune your body's response to imbalance, and strengthen the connections between your brain and muscles. And all this without weights, without impact, without leaving home. Just you, your body, your space, and your decision. But the most important thing isn't just in the studies. It's inside you. In your will to not accept as normal what you can change. In your decision to move today so you don't depend on others tomorrow. Because every time you do a squat, a raise, a step up, you're saying something much deeper than, I'm exercising. You're saying, I'm taking back my power. You're sending a clear message to your body, your mind, and your world. My body can still do this. My life still has so much ahead. And believe me, it can do far more than you imagine. Change begins with one decision. And that decision is yours. I know it's not always easy. I know there are days when everything feels heavier, when your body doesn't respond as you wish, when motivation hides. But it's exactly on those days, in those moments of doubt, when it matters most to move. Because each attempt, each effort, is an investment in your freedom. You don't need to train for hours. You don't need to exhaust yourself. You just need consistency, technique, and a clear purpose. That purpose is not aesthetic. It's not competitive. It's vital. It's about moving safely, climbing stairs without fear, standing up with confidence, living fully. And that is within your reach, today. Now, here's your plan. Start with this routine 3 times per week. Take it as a commitment to yourself, as an act of care and respect for your body. Do it calmly, at your own pace. Week 1. 2 sets per exercise, with support if needed. Week 2. Increase to 3 sets, you'll notice your body responds better. Week 3. Add a light backpack or a resistance band for extra challenge. Week 4. Raise the difficulty. Increase step height, do heel raises on one leg, or remove support. This is a progressive journey, tailored to you, your reality, and your goals. And the most beautiful thing about this path is that every step counts. And if one day you miss a session, it's okay. Don't punish yourself, don't give up. Just try again. Because your body doesn't need perfection, it needs repetition. It doesn't need you to be the best, just to be consistent. Every repetition you do, no matter how small, is a silent victory. A firm step toward a better version of you. A version that walks with determination, stands up unassisted, lives with energy, and looks to the future with renewed hope. So, if something inside you lit up today, if you felt that spark saying, "Yes, I still can," don't let it go out. Act. Do this routine. Share it with someone who needs it. And if you want to take it a step further, in the description of this video you'll find a complete guide of stretches and exercises, specially designed for you, to protect your mobility, relieve pain, and strengthen your body from home. Because you deserve more than a life without pain. You deserve a life active, full, and without limits. And that life doesn't start tomorrow. It starts today. You decide when to take the first step. We'll be here to walk with you every step of the way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving yourself this opportunity, for listening to your body, for choosing to move, for reminding yourself that age does not define your strength. You define it. With your decisions, with your consistency, with your willpower. See you in the next video, stronger, safer, more you.